with your girl, your naughty librarian. And so today, what are we discussing? Today we are discussing the man's point of view of my last video where I said that, you know, there are 3 good tips to spice up your long ass relationship. So we are gonna have a male perspective, someone, a good friend of mine, come through. I'm gonna have him taste 3 drinks that I would serve a male, you know, if I invited him to my home and wanted to seduce him and have a good night. So now let's go behind the bar. So this is Harlem Nights Bar where I work. Welcome. Today you will see me make some drinks, like I said, to spice it up when you invite a gentleman to your home. So, most men like whiskey, so today I'm gonna do a good whiskey sour. Good steak. One cherry. That's one. My next one is, they always say red wine pumps up the blood, so you want to get that blood pumping. So we're going to pour a nice glass of wine for our guy. You are trying to intoxicate him, right? We want to get him in the mood. So fill that up, and that's another one. And my last drink will always be a good old fashioned. Soon, I will be bringing my guest in so he could taste these drinks. And so I could get him a little intoxicated so he could tell me what these men be thinking. Because I don't know what they be thinking. You know? So, ladies, stay tuned. Fellas, stay tuned. You can figure it out right at home.
Oh, okay.
Patience, black
Okay.
man.
So you got the red. I don't know if I guess that may look like some cognac, but I'm just guessing right now. I know you're about to enlighten me.
So, like I told you today, I will have a guest. My guest is a good friend, true God Allah. One of the gods are here. So I figured I don't know everything. I will have to get a man's perspective. So let's see if I'm close. Will my 3 tips work? So I have these 3 drinks that, like I said, when you invite a man over, you want to try to seduce him a little something. So I have red wine, which, you know, supposed to pump up the blood. I don't know if you're a red wine drinker, but
I heard it's good for your heart, so I'm more with the. Not bad. I have to adapt to the taste, but pretty good.
okay.
Gets the blood flowing.
Maybe not be his drink of choice. An old fashioned.
What's this?
Old fashioned.
Old fashioned. What family is that in? I'm just curious.
Scotch.
Scotch? Okay.
Whiskey. You can make it with a good whiskey or a good scotch.
I like that one.
And this is a whiskey sour with a twist.
I'm gonna taste this, but I probably won't like it because I don't like fruit drinks. But I'm gonna see what this is
But
about.
it's not fruity, but okay.
Not bad what I thought it was. But out of all 3, I like this one.
Yeah, I figured that.
It sets the mood right here.
Okay.
You know.
So we have our drink of choice. I guess I don't have a drink for myself, but I'll get one later. So today we will be discussing if I was even close to my 3 tips. So my first tip was you might have to bring someone into the bedroom, right? Or not even bring someone, just try new things, discuss them, and make sure that you communicate these things, right? Those are 2 tips in one that we're gonna discuss. So how do you feel? Wait, let's back this up. Let's ask him the question. Have you cheated on women? Are you in a relationship?
Yes.
You are in a
That's all.
relationship?
Yes.
Okay. And
What about you?
have you cheated on women?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. We're not gonna dig deep. Not gonna even get into his business.
It's just the basic question.
Okay, so were they long relationships? Was that the reason why?
No, not whatsoever.
Were they long relationships?
No, there was one relationship. I don't think I had anything to do with it. I think it just has to do with this. Me personally, I can't speak for everybody, but it's not the tiredness of it. It's just that men just want to be a man. You get caught up in the moment. You do things, and this is not going to be a popular answer, but I really feel that if a man cheat and he's in a long relationship, a woman would say that he don't love her, but I totally disagree. I just think that a man's gonna be a man. Sometimes he do something where he let the wrong head think for himself and he wind up doing things. But if he has a woman and he's been in a long relationship with her, I can see him still loving her and really mean it. It really would change his ways after that, if that was to come to it. I know you don't believe that because if you say you love her, you wouldn't cheat on her, so you wouldn't even think about the concept of it, but it's just something in a man that, it's not a cliche, it's just something in a man that pretty much makes a man be a man, and he does it still loving his family at home, loving his wife if they married for 20 or 30 years. I ain't figured it out yet, and I don't think nobody got the answer.
Okay.
But
I'll take
yeah,
that. I'll
that's
take
mine.
that.
Somebody else could see it completely different.
Okay, so do you believe that before you spend money on someone else, you should try the 3 tips that I said? Because, I mean, let's keep it real. You're gonna go out and spend money first on the woman before you have sex with her, correct?
100%.
Okay, so why not spend money on your woman and figure that out? Figure out your situation as to why you have to go outside of your relationship.
And not to be a deadhead about it, that's just what I explained to you 2 minutes ago. What you saying is correct. Why go do that with that? A man can have money, a man can be broke. A man is greedy.
He greedy.
They
He
want
it
their
all, right?
cake and eat it too. So I can spend the money
But
on
I
you
really
and man.
hate that saying because if you have cake,
listen,
you should eat it, no?
Listen, yes, you're right. You're 100% right. But a man wants that cake,
He
and
want all
that
the
cake.
Yeah. He want all the cake. Yeah.
And still love his main cake.
Yeah. Oh, he loves the main cake.
Love
yeah.
the main cake.
Okay.
But when you got velvet out there, when you got vanilla cream out there, when you got all these different flavors out there, you're gonna want to taste it, get full, be satisfied for the moment. But you still gotta get up in the morning, right? You still gonna feel
So
sluggish
it's for
in the morning.
instant
Right?
gratification.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Okay.
I think you just summed it up very well when you say instant gratification, because I think that's
really is. So technically, you're telling me there really is no purpose for this episode because there is really no spicing it up to fix a man cheating. He's gonna cheat regardless.
And that's why you should. If we could have 10 guys here, right?
Yes.
I'll be one of the 10. That probably wouldn't be the most popular answer, but you may get the other 9. That 7 of them would say, yo, I would bring this to this relationship. I would try to do that and be more sensible, more modern, more than everything like that. Just because I was the first one to say it like that, because I'm a little bit older, somebody can have a completely different experience. You can't just go by minds. You gotta hear somebody else, 2 or 3 more, just to see what they say. This is good though.
So, okay, listen. I didn't say that I was 100% right. I just figured, 3 tips would be helpful to long relationships, even if they do cheat, even if they don't. I mean, if they don't, that's great tips, right?
But that's what I'm saying though. You got the guy. Let me try to answer this for a guy who, let's say he don't want to cheat. Let's say he want to try to try to spice it up. That's where, if he don't want to look outside, he want to make it work in-house. That's when your tips could be very helpful.
Okay.
On aiding and abetting somebody to have a spicier relationship, bring people, person, things. You're dealing with a noun here.
Yeah.
So that's what I think your tip is. Somebody who really don't want to go outside, somebody who's never thinking that, who don't go to the clubs, who don't do all of that. They say, yo, it's boring, we're both not happy. What can I do your steps will really encourage a guy to do it, and I think the female will be receptive to it, and I think that would really work. But I'm giving you both sides of the spectrum, I
Right.
feel.
No, listen, I get it. I understand that. That's why you're here, because
Both
I
sides
wanted
of the
to get
spectrum.
a different
I
side.
feel like that.
I don't think that I'm a specialist. I just lived a life and experienced horrible relationships. I'm not gonna say they were horrible. I'm just gonna say the outcomes were horrible, because I feel like if you put a lot of work in and they don't last, then the outcome is kind of horrible if you're not still together. It just feel like wasted years
Yeah,
versus it
the
feeling
ultimate
like,
goal is to get married, have kids. I mean, I don't
and even
really.
if you don't get married,
I
it's
don't-
just you want some type of respect where that respect just have to be mutual in a relationship. That's how I feel. I don't know where you are in your life right now. How old are you? Are you in your 40s? You in your 40s?
Actually, I'll be 50 in about 6 weeks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
okay.
yeah, I'm
God
about
bless
to
you.
join the 50-50 club.
That's a
So,
beautiful thing.
That's why I kind of gave you both perspectives of what men do. Trust me, I have a lot of relationships I have a lot of friendships where my friends, brothers,
You can
cousins.
speak on it. If you're almost 50, I know you had a lot
Yeah,
of
so I
relationships.
hear a lot of things, so I'm very qualified to speak on both
Okay.
sides of the spectrum when it comes to men who want to cheat regardless, or men who don't want to cheat and spice it up. And I think your 3 tips is very helpful, especially now, like I said before, now you got the beads, you got the deep tissue massage, you got the going to pick somebody out, going to a different country, anything that if it was dull and it needed to be spiced up, your tips would help definitely spice it up. I truly believe that.
Okay, you hear it here on your Naughty Librarian. My tips will help.
Nobody want nothing predictable.
It's just that
Nobody want
every
nothing
man is not
predictable.
faithful. So you faithful men out there, keep the power alive for your naughty,
And you ones who
your naughty
don't, the ones
librarian.
who want to be faithful and want it to work out, the 5 tips is where you want it to follow. The man who cheat, you can still follow it.
So my last question is,
Wow. Whoa.
wait, what?
No,
what?
that just I like pineapple.
Oh, you like pineapple?
Yeah, I'm pineapple.
Oh, excuse me. This is my drink. You have your drink. Enjoy your drink. This is my drink. Yes, I'm a pineapple girl.
That's correct.
So.
Yeah, right.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't wanna,
Hey,
cross-contaminate.
Give him this, right? Give him that.
No, I don't want to cross contaminate. I'll make you a drink. I'll make you a drink.
Sure?
Yeah, I'll make you a drink. I'll make you a
I
drink.
just wanted to be an episode.
Peace. Shout out.
My last question for you is, so do you go, because you brought up going out of the country, that's how you spice up your relationship? You go out of the country and do you, yes, so do you?
No, well, that's why, like I said before, I hate to sound like a broken record. That's why I think I'm qualified to speak on men who want to be faithful and men who want to cheat. I've been to that sector of my life where you go to the different countries and third world countries where you have to pay for it and this and that. I've been through that stage for about 15, 20 years. Now, I also been with females who said they wouldn't mind doing it, satisfy their man, which I think is commendable, you know what I mean? But I do think, I hear a lot of females say, I think it should be somebody from another country. I don't think it should be somebody that's on your soil, where you could get in
I agree.
where you could get in contact with that
Because
individual.
if you get in contact,
Yeah.
that's
a third
where
world
most
country,
problems
a
come
third
in,
world
right?
country, you gotta go pay money to get on a flight and pay this
Yeah.
and that. You
I
go ahead and
agree.
do you if you do that.
Right.
But I think that's
For the
definitely
most
something
part,
that can
she's
spice up.
not
You know
at,
why?
like, arm's reach.
Because however y'all been in that relationship, it's always been kind of the same thing. But if you was able to go bring another female in, if that's what he want, and
Or she wants?
she wants both, exactly. And I think moving forward, that person or that female will be like, wow, I could do this in this relationship. I think we got hope here. It will open up all kind of sectors in both of y'all lives when it comes to that. Not to get out of hand with that, because you don't want to bring somebody in a relationship But
it's not to
to
say
give it a
everybody is
kickstart-
going to bring somebody.
Yeah,
into a
exactly.
relationship.
If
Some
you
people
into
just
that-
want to
if
just
you
try
into
new
that-
things.
if
You
you
do
into that-
toys.
if you into
you
that.
do like the swing. Or
If you
like
into
I
that,
said, you
or the
just
swing,
go out to different
Spider-Man.
places and just, you know, try new things. They have great couple massages and things that you can experience together where it can just open up your mind to different things and experiences with your partner. And that's for people who truly are not into bringing other people into their bedroom, because a lot of people feel some type of way when that's why a lot of people are in long relationships, because they feel uncomfortable with having sex or having multiple people touch them at one time. So if you are that person, then I recommend that you just communicate that you want to try new things as far as toys and, you know, take yourself to different heights. There are plenty of toys and different things that you can bring into the bedroom that's gonna bring on orgasms that you don't even need another person, honestly.
As long as none of the toys is being used on me.
So, thank you again for tuning in to another episode with your girl Levi as your
Peace.
naughty librarian. And thank
True
you,
God.
true God, Allah, for coming through and sharing your thoughts about relationships and long-term relationships and communicating that you want to try something new. That's the key, communication. Whether you want to try these tips or you don't, but communication is key, because growth is real. And like I said, you're never gonna like the things that you liked a year ago. If you do, then like, I'm sorry.
Go
that's
down the
like
list with your
pretty
girl if you got to spice it up. She might be interested where you get this from. She might want to reach out to devise something or, yo, explain these 3 things on this list. So share it with your girl. She might be like, let's try that. You
I
might
know some really good
right?
toys, so
You
hit
know
me
what-
up
you know
if
what I
you
mean?
need some
So,
tips.
it might get some thank yous on here though. So give it a try, you know?
And make sure that you subscribe, comment, and like. Later.
Peace.